God, I just inhaled that. I definitely just inhaled that. Chills. Whoa! It just knocked me out. Fuck that. Makeup tutorial. Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I wanted to do like an in-depth makeup tutorial for like, you know, when I'm going out, because I asked in my quitting YouTube video like what you guys actually want to see from me, and someone commented tutorials, so no, makeup tutorials. So I already did like a natural makeup tutorial before, so I want to do like a more in-depth. I really actually want full coverage and, you know, a beat. So I feel like I should do a whole another video, like a short anyway, for my prep, like how I prep my skin before I do my makeup, because that is a whole nother situation of its own. I will tell you exactly what I used. I used a moisturizer, I used the CeraVe moisturizer, I used jojoba oil. Sometimes I use bio oil. Today I didn't use bio oil. Sunscreen, and yeah. Skin is giving me so much like issues right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm breaking out everywhere, but we move swiftly. Then I'm gonna put on my primer. So I used the Gush one. I got it from Beauty Line. First, I've actually never used this one before. I used the other one. I used to use the Gush poreless something primer, but I think that thing expired. I didn't even get halfway through it, and I've used it for like years. So I was like, okay, let me actually get a new primer, because I don't know if it's good to keep using expired products. Anyway, my hands are kind of ashy, so I'm just gonna do it to my hair. I don't know how much I should use. I'm just gonna apply this to like the areas that What's a facelift primer though? It says for glass skin, but I asked for something like more matte, you know, mattifying. We'll see. This is how we're looking. Not too bad. Now my hands are actually ashy. This is not cool. This is not cute at all. I have a bit of like pigmentation issues here. Don't even ask. Don't even ask. I think I like it. Like, it isn't mattifying instantly, so, and I kind of like that, because the other one kind of just gave like this blurring effect, and I don't know if I like that, because the makeup doesn't really seep into the skin when I use the other one. So maybe this would be better. This is like better. Maybe it will get matte over time. I don't know. Let's just trust the process, I guess. I like using this because it's also a primer as well. It's from NYX. It's a primer and a setting spray and a refresher and fixer and whatever the hell. For sensitive skin, a multitasking spray. So I'm gonna spray it now. Ooh, felt good. Stinks though. I wish I could just be like here, but I'm in my bath, so it's not much I can do. I can't really move back. If I move back, I'm gonna be here. I think it's too far away. Just dry that down a little bit. Next, I'm gonna use the NYX banana powder on like areas that I do not want to crease, or use my mirror, that I don't want to crease or get too oily. Oh, these areas, just a light layer, nothing too crazy. I got this tip from Jackie Aina. She uses like a translucent or a powder that's her shade. Ooh, but I think it all works. It's a setting powder anyway. Yeah, kind of do that. Dab dab. On like the center area of my face. I know I'm eating very badly when my skin starts acting like this, like breaking out. My under eyes are so dark. Is this, I got a new shade for foundation because I was feeling like the other one was too dark, was too light, sorry. Ooh, that looks so pretty. Very pretty. That is nice. That's pretty nice. I've used this foundation before, I just haven't used this shade, so the coverage is pretty cool. It's a full coverage. I want to add more. Put foundation on like these areas. cover up all the dark marks or whatever. Depending on how full coverage you want it. Also, I haven't shaved my face, so I can see the hairs. Tiny hairs everywhere. Anyway, I don't know why I didn't use a bigger brush. It's whatever. I used like a little bit of coverage. Anyway. Oh, I should have done my brows first. I normally do my brows first. It's fine. I did it basically everywhere, aside from under your eye, because I think it causes you to crease more. Normally I don't even put it right here because I feel like I have a natural contour. I like this color shade. I love this shade. What? Let me tell you, the other shade I was using was to be fair, when it blends out, you can't really tell that it's lighter, but when you put it on, it's like, whoa, that's really light. I took a short break because it's really hot in here. I used the mahogany shade. I get all my makeup from NYX because it's the only place in Cyprus that has like, I think Beauty Line has as well, some like 𝑘𝘠𝘢, but NYX has shades for the dark skin girls. I'm trying to finish up this one before I move on to this. Anyway, yeah, that was a lot. I'll put up a picture of the kind of brush I would rather be using right now, but I don't have. So we just use what we got. Some people prefer using a beauty blender. Some people prefer using a brush. I prefer using a brush, but I know people who do it really well with a beauty blender. I want to add like another shade of concealer, a lighter one, because you know, right under eye supremacy. I think Jackie calls this spotlighting, just right there. Sometimes I drag it here, but I think I just want it right here and like a little bit here, you know, so like I'm gonna spritz down a little bit of this priming thingy just so it gets more wet. I hate when it touches my lashes, but there's nothing you can do about it. Kind of drag it up a little bit because I think it contours your nose reversely. I'm gonna leave the door open, bro. I'm gonna leave the door open because I need air. So I'm adding a bit more what's it called, of the lighter concealer. I want brightness, you know. What I did was I put it on the brush, then I like just dabbed it right here, blend it out. I feel like this line right here is a bit too harsh, but the brush, bigger brush, and like blend it into your foundation. I feel like every day there's a new like concealer hack, or like a new concealer, how we should be wearing concealer, and I'm just bored, bruh. I'm bored of it. So bored. When I was watching on TikTok and they were like, we shouldn't put that much concealer, we shouldn't put the concealer directly under our eye, that we should use a brush, put it on the brush, that we're wearing too much concealer. I'm like, okay.
Well, that's you. But on
the other hand, me,
I'm gonna turn up.
I'm just adding some foundation to like kind of, it's like painting actually. So now I just want to add a bit more, just blend the like, you see what I'm doing, to make sure that the concealer doesn't make too much of a harsh line. I'm kind of using the foundation to like diffuse it into the other parts of the foundation. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Also, I'm loving the primer, y'all. I'm seeing like, It doesn't look too, okay, that place looks extremely bright. Hold on. Like the primer doesn't, I can see how matte my skin is, basically is what I'm trying to say. This brush isn't too bad. This is my first time using this brush on concealer, that is. I normally use it for eyeshadow, but it's not terrible. It's just so small. Now I'm gonna move on over to blush. Remember this? Yeah, still using it. It's lipstick. Put it right here. I start with like the liquidest blush. Trust me, this looks like a lot, but it's not. It really like blends out nicely. I like putting it on my brow bone. This is the first time I've ever done my brows last. Maybe not the first, but like I never do my brows last, but let's see how that turns out. The brush just decapitated itself. I guess we're using it like this today. Just gonna blend it out. As you can see, it's kind of like a creamy, glossy consistency. I love it. So yeah, I started with this, like a base for my other blushes. I love blush so much, y'all. I feel like we're in a blush era right now. The girls are in the blush era. This is more or less of a lipstick. It's the Clinique one. Clinique? I don't know. I just apply it same area. It's like a different shade of pink, and like it adds like this rosy, you know. Blend it out. Then use the brush to take it up over there. Don't go too into your concealer. Try not to, at least, because it can create a demarcation. Blush brush that I just buff. Oh, there's hair on it. No, I'm gonna buff it out nicely. Kind of makes everything a bit more matte and just blends it all together with the concealer. I like it. Sometimes I add another shade, but I think it's fine the way it is. Set the face. Ooh. Oh my god, I just inhaled that. I definitely just inhaled that. It smells good though. It smells like perfume. Is this not perfume? It smells really good. Spray one more on this side. Closing note. Oh god, it's so strong. I'm scared to like. Psst. Okay. Fuck, it's going straight into my nose. This is my first time using this too. I don't have the, I was about to say Power Puff. I don't have that puffy thing that people use now. Kind of want to try it. Looks really good. On the areas that you don't want to get too cakey or too oily. And it kind of helps to blend out the concealer into the blush as well. It's just the biggest brush I have, so I'm just gonna use that to buff out everything to give like a nice finish to the makeup. It's looking good thus far. I have this brown lip liner, and I've just recently started using it. I like it a lot. Just in areas that I want extra darkness or whatever. And I blend it in with like this type of brush. It's like a pointy brush, thick one, like me. Sometimes I use just this, and while other times I could add a bit of eyeshadow. I think right now this is just fine. Sometimes I add like a brown eyeshadow, but I think this is cool just the way it is. I don't want it to be too much. I'm actually just testing out doing my makeup with lashes because I might get lash extensions later. But I'm like, it's pretty hard. to do makeup with lashes on. There's already darkness right there if you're black. But again, just to intensify it. My lashes are already coming off, but it's fine. Just round it off a little bit. Gives a bit of a lift. As you can see, there's already darkness right there. That's what I'm imitating. This bright ass eyeshadow in the center. I do the exact same thing every single time. I don't care. Right there. Oh no, my lashes. They're cool. It's kind of the same shade as the concealer. It's really dusty. Like, this eyeshadow is terrible, but I kind of want to add some black eyeliner. Speaking of black, let's do our lips. And I blend it out with a brown. Sometimes, like today, I feel like being a bit extra. So I'm adding some brown to like just blend out the other brown. And I think it makes my lip look a bit bigger. Cause why not? You know? I don't know if I love the shade of brown. It's cool, I guess. Wait, first I'm gonna add the blush residue. Kinda blend it out. Now I'll add some really light pink. I got this in H&M. Because I just like a bright lip. Like a nude, brownish, pinkish lip. This is a bit too much pink, I think. I'll blend that out with my blush brush. You just gotta figure it out as you go. This is kind of works out as you go. Yeah, that's cool. How have I not done my brows yet? How? I don't even think I want to glue it down anymore. I'm actually bored. I'm not gonna glue my brows anymore. I love this gloss a lot. Yeah, just make it into that. Cute. Yeah, that's a vibe. My brows, finally. I'm not actually doing that much anymore. Like, I was gonna do like glue it down, XYZ, but I'm just gonna paint it. You watch my TikTok, you already know I use liner as kind of just fake your hairline. Hair strokes. Okay, that's cool. Now I'm gonna add some black eye pencil and just darken it a bit more. Yeah, brush it out, make it look a bit more fluffy and natural. Easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, really easy. Just define it a little bit. Just a little bit. Sometimes I add some like powder to make it look less oily, but I think it's fine the way it is. Okay, let me spray it down one more time. Oh my god, this shit was, whoa, it just knocked me out. This can't be, yeah, definitely alcohol. Definitely alcohol in there. Holy hell. Whew. Yeah, that's about it for my makeup. I think it looks pretty good. Full coverage makeup for like when you actually want to look more like put together and stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Hope that wasn't too long-winded, but I just tried to be as detailed as possible. And I hope you enjoyed that video, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.